Hello everyone, welcome to Current Affairs MCQs program. Let's begin with previous day's practice question. Question was, regarding electronic gold receipts or EGRs, consider the following statements. 1. It is the first spot physical gold exchange trading product. 2. They are similar to stocks and are traded and held in demat accounts. 3. Individual investors are not allowed to buy and sell gold on the stock exchanges. How many of the statements given above is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3 or none? The correct answer is option B, only 2. Electronic gold receipts or EGRs is the first spot physical gold exchange trading product. In general, electronic gold trading happens in India through gold derivatives or gold exchange traded funds. Hence, statement 1 is correct. They are similar to stocks and are traded and held in demat accounts. Investors buy the gold in dematerialized form and are given gold receipts instead of physical gold. Hence, statement 2 is correct. EGRs cater to all market participants, that is individual and commercial investors, along with importers, banks, refiners, bullion traders, jewelry manufacturers and retailers. Hence, statement 3 is not correct. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Now, let's begin today's episode. First question is, consider the following statements regarding gross domestic product, that is GDP. 1. Value of final consumer goods and services produced in a year. 2. Value of new capital goods produced and addition to the inventories of goods. 3. Net factor income from abroad. Which of the above are considered for calculating the gross domestic product? 1 and 2 only, 2 only, 3 only, or 1, 2 and 3? The correct answer is option A, 1 and 2 only. For calculating the gross domestic product or GDP, following factors are considered. Value of final consumer goods and services produced in a year, value of new capital goods produced and addition to the inventories of goods such as raw materials, unfinished goods and consumer goods produced but not sold during a year, value of output of general government, that is government spending, net exports, which is equal to the value of goods exported minus the value of goods imported. Net factor income from abroad is considered while calculating the gross national product. Hence, option A is the correct answer. Next question, consider the following statements. 1. In the fresco method, paintings are made on wet plaster, allowing the pigments to absorb into the wall. 2. Tempera is a painting method on dry plaster that is re-wetted with lime water. Select the correct answer using the code given below. 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. In the fresco method, the paintings are done when the surface wall is still wet so that the pigments go deep inside the wall surface. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Tempera is a method of painting on the lime plastered surface which has been allowed to dry first and then re-wetted with fresh lime water. The principal colors in use were red ochre, vivid red, yellow ochre, indigo blue, lapis lazuli, lamp black, chalk white and green. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Hence, option C is the correct answer. Next question, West Bank, the larger of the two Palestinian territories, shares a border with which of the following? Mediterranean Sea, Dead Sea, Red Sea, or Persian Gulf? The correct answer is option B, Dead Sea. The Dead Sea is a hypersaline lake located in a depression which is part of the Jordan Rift Valley. The Dead Sea borders Israel, Jordan, as well as the West Bank areas which are under Palestinian control. In 1976, the sea level fell, dividing the Dead Sea into a deep northern basin and a shallow southern basin. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Next question, regarding the economic survey, consider the following statements. 1. It is an annual document released by the Ministry of Finance, usually a day before the Union Budget. 2. It is prepared by the Department of Economic Affairs under the guidance of the Finance Secretary. 3. Up to 1991, it was presented along with the Union Budget. How many of the statements given above is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3, or none? The correct answer is option A, only 1. The Economic Survey of India is an annual document released by the Ministry of Finance. It is usually presented in Parliament a day before the Union Budget. Hence, statement 1 is correct. It is prepared by the Economics Division of the Department of Economic Affairs under the guidance of the Chief Economic Advisor. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Up to 1964, it was presented along with the Union Budget. From 1964 onwards, it has been de-linked from the budget. Hence, statement 3 is not correct. Hence, option A is the correct answer. Next question, regarding the new collective quantified goal on climate finance, consider the following statements. 1. It is a new annual financial target that developed countries must meet from 2030 onwards to provide climate finance to developing countries. 2. It will supplement the previous commitment of $100 billion per year that developed nations had pledged. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option D, neither 1 nor 2. The new collective quantified goal on climate finance is a new annual financial target that developed countries must meet from 2025 onwards to provide climate finance to developing countries. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. It will replace the previous commitment of $100 billion per year that developed nations had pledged in 2009 but failed to deliver. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Hence, option D is the correct answer. Next question, which of the following statements are correct regarding the PRASHAD scheme? 1. It was launched to enrich the religious tourism experience. 2. The Ministry of Culture provides central financial assistance to state governments to promote tourism at identified destinations. 2. It also seeks to involve the public-private partnership and corporate social responsibility. Select the correct answer using the code given below. 1 and 2 only, 2 and 3 only, 1 and 3 only, or 1, 2 and 3. The correct answer is option C, 1 and 3 only. The PRASHAD scheme was launched to develop and identify pilgrimage sites across India and enrich the religious tourism experience. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Under it, the Ministry of Tourism provides central financial assistance to state governments to promote tourism at identified destinations. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. For improved sustainability of the project, it also seeks to involve the public-private partnership and corporate social responsibility as well. Hence, statement 3 is correct. Hence, option C is the correct answer. Next question, which organization recently released the National Time Release Study 2024 report? Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs, Reserve Bank of India, or Department of Economic Affairs? The correct answer is option B, Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs. Recently, the Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs released the National Time Release Study 2024 report, which measures the cargo release time at 9 ports in India. The NTRS 2024 report aims to assess the progress made towards the National Trade Facilitation Action Plan targets, identify the impacts of various trade facilitation initiatives, and identify the challenges to be a more expeditious reduction in release time. The NTFAP aims to transform the cross-border clearance ecosystem through efficient, transparent, risk-based, coordinated, digital, seamless, and technology-driven procedures that state-of-the-art seaports, airports, and land borders support. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Next question, regarding the wholesale price index, consider the following statements. 1. It measures the changes in the prices of goods sold and traded in bulk. 2. It is published by the National Statistical Office in the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Select the correct answer using the code given below. 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option A, 1 only. Wholesale Price Index, or WPI, measures the changes in the prices of goods sold and traded in bulk by wholesale businesses to other businesses. Hence, statement 1 is correct. It is published by the Office of Economic Advisor, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Hence, option A is the correct answer. Next question, consider the following statements about the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime. 1. It was established after a merger between the United Nations Drug Control Program and the Center for International Crime Prevention. 2. It releases the World Drug Report and World Wildlife Crime Report. Select the correct answer using the code given below. 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. The United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime was established in 1997 after a merger between the United Nations Drug Control Program and the Center for International Crime Prevention. Hence, statement 1 is correct. World Drug Report and World Wildlife Crime Report are released by UNODC. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Hence, option C is the correct answer. Last question. Consider the following statements related to the Nipah virus. 1. It is closely related to the Hendra virus. 2. It spreads through fruit bats. 3. WHO has identified Nipah as a priority disease. How many of the above statements is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3 or none? The correct answer is option C, all 3. Nipah virus is a zoonotic virus that is transmitted from animals to humans and can also be transmitted through contaminated food or directly between people. The organism that causes Nipah virus encephalitis is an RNA or ribonucleic acid virus of the family Paramyxoviridae genus Henipavirus and is closely related to Hendra virus. Hence, statement 1 is correct. NIV initially appeared in domestic pigs, dogs, cats, goats, horses and sheep. It spreads through fruit bats, genus Pteropus. The virus is found in bat urine, feces, saliva and birthing fluids. Hence, statement 2 is correct. No vaccines are available for humans or animals yet. WHO has identified Nipah as a priority disease. Hence, statement 3 is correct. Hence, option C is the correct answer. Now moving on to practice question. Consider the following statements regarding AIDS disease. 1. It is a chronic, potentially life-threatening health condition caused by HIV. 2. HIV attacks the red blood cells in the body's immune system. 3. The UN Political Declaration on Ending AIDS was adopted in 2016 to end AIDS as a public health threat by 2030. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 and 2 only, 1 only, 1 and 3 only, or 2 and 3 only? Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching. For more informative content, like, share and subscribe. And do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.